The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play now. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running with Achane out of the gun. No one around. He's got space. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. In the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Achane, a 1st down carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The play fake, he'll throw. Hauled in left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. Second down. They'll throw it. He's on the move. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escape. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. This one goes off left tackle. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Lions.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Again, Daniels to the air. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7.
The Jets take over first and 10. Foul on the 36-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They go play action on first. Finds his man over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. So that's... time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here. A-Chain on the inside give. This is ahead for about 5. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Plowing up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second down carry for A-Chan. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's no good. An easy kick, but he hangs it right. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. He's got a man left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They run. It's Achane. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. Racing down the left side. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll throw on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about a ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right side. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
from the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's completed right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead on the last play of the half. PAT effort coming up. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's a return from the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
60 bison, 60 bison. Go!
From the 42. Short pass brought in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It is caught left side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Okay, ready?
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd down and 10, Daniels. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing now off play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with Achane. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. They'll look to throw on 4th down. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Buys time, rolling right. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco smash. Smash. Roll.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Shot alert. Here we go. Set. Hey. Check this ready.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught, nice gain left side. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. First and 10 from the 41.
Set. Riggs. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Bronco.
To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
18, go. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Throwing from near his own goal line. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Throwing the out route complete. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's going to throw this one. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Need a conversion, and they're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on fourth down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for two. He's throwing for it. He's on the move. Man, this is so tough. You're near the goal line, not a lot of space for your receivers to work. The quarterback, got to have the agency to tuck it and run if need be, but sometimes not a lot of space to do that either.
Got to have the agency and got to have the urgency. The problem, Kate, is the defense right there was playing chess and you're playing checkers, and that's no place you want to be on offense.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Running this one left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
79 Broncos. 65, Cat. 65. Take over.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Races past midfield. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he is to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
19 Lions.
Setting up to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
Trying the right side. And he gets them down to the 42.